Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Uprising. This is what we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about how to deal with stress and how to deal with anxiety in a very natural and easy way. There's so many ways to deal with it, but the easiest one that I have ever found was with hydrogen. There's a study in Japan that actually shows that stress might actually be the worst thing we can do for our health. I mean, worse than eating McDonald's hamburgers and worse than just the worst diet and all these different things we can do to our body. And maybe we all understand that actually, because when we are super stressed out, you could probably give yourself a heart attack. You could probably give yourself some type of anxiety attack. Your stomach or your gut could just turn into a knot and make you sick. You might even throw up. Who knows? Stress is crazy and what it can do to your body. And obviously that's caused from your mind. What I will say is hydrogen has shown in studies with mice in Japan that they actually can put mice under stressful situations where it causes them stress and anxiety. And when they used hydrogen water, they were actually showing that the mice can endure more stress. They can endure more stressful situations and in situations that cause them anxiety. Somehow they were more resilient to it. So one of the things that I noticed from my own experience and even other people that I know, especially after reading this study and thinking about it for some time, I realized how much my mood had improved and how much more I was able to take after drinking hydrogen water. And that seems kind of wacky, like, oh, I'm drinking water and it's going to help with my stress. Look, you're still going to have your stressful lifestyle. You're still going to have your kids. You're still going to have your job. You're still going to pay your taxes and you're going to do all these things that are maybe stressful to you. But somehow you're able to take more, or maybe the hydrogen water is just combating the stress so that you can take more. Who knows what it's doing? I just know that I've had that personal experience. I even knew somebody, I knew that hydrogen was even affecting your hormone level. It was showing something about hormones. I had read some stuff about that, but the personal experience of somebody that I knew directly who had been dealing with hormonal issues for so long, where this girl had been having like periods, it was completely irregular and she was having them rather often. It was a big problem for her. She changed her diet. She was completely vegan. She was kind of a hippie. She was always doing all these herbal things and all these insane healers and all these crazy things. But in the end, nothing helped. She'd been doing this for like 20 years or 18 years. I don't remember, but it was a very long time. When I met her, I told her about the hydrogen water and she said, oh yeah, I drink water from the Kangen machine. And I kind of expressed to her how that really wasn't the best water. And not only that, but it hadn't helped her. Eventually, I got her on the hydrogen water from the Lourdes. It took her, I believe, 2 to 3 months. I don't remember the exact number, but let's just call it 3 months. After 3 months, she was regulated. And I thought it was crazy. And I read some studies about how it affects the hormones. And there was interesting findings about it. But in the end, it really helped her. And that was really, really great. And I noticed how sometimes stress, coming back to stress and anxiety, affects our hormone levels and our chemical levels. And they want to give everybody a pill. And I believe there's an interesting study. This is a statistic, I believe, in the US where it shows that I think it's something like 60% of Americans are on either anti-anxiety or antidepressant drugs. And that just to me is wacky. You can't give a pill to fix a psychological problem, at least in my opinion. I mean, it just seems weird. Now, because psychological problems are probably caused by your situation in your life and everything else. But I wanted to share this with people because I think there's a lot of people who are suffering from anxiety, a lot of people who are suffering from the depression, and probably a lot of other issues. So I wanted to share this with everybody. If you're open to things, I think hydrogen water is a really good route to go. Of course, I'll put links below on my recommendations of, the best machine and how to make hydrogen, which is, in my opinion, the Lourdes. And I'll put some links for that. And also don't forget to subscribe if you're liking the channel. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up if also you're liking it. And I'll see you guys next time on my next video.